Today is a really beautiful day out. Alright, so with the day being as it is, there we go, there's the horizon. Alright, so with the day being what it is, right? It is kind of crazy. Alright, so one of the things I wanted to talk about today is we as Afro men got to be aware of content. Alright, of our content. And what I mean by be aware of our content is this: that there are a lot of racist white men that picked up game from the BW. Alright. And that game is they are trying to deflect responsibilities for a lot of the heinous things that has been done to us by their ancestors. And by ancestors, we're even talking about as late as 2017. All right. Remember, in Mississippi, slaves weren't free in Mississippi until 2017. That's right, I said it, 2017. They just got that law off the books, 2017. All right, so I want y'all to be acutely aware of these things, right? Now, as I'm just testing my filming stuff here. All right, and as we look at this nice bright day, let's see, let's pop up. As we get a look at this day, right? One of the things that's happening is that on TikTok, YouTube, and everything, especially when we talk about the history of what's been going on in the United States, and TikTok is really doing a good job of blowing up, basically shouting out all the dirty deeds that's been done. I wonder what this is for. Okay, shouting out all the dirty deeds that's been done. So what's happening now is you got a lot of white men on TikTok that's coming in trying to muddy the waters. All right, now the first fallacy that we want to mention is the black people being racist crap, right? Oh, there's no systemic racism. Any of you that will fall for that has done a disservice to our ancestors. And I want y'all to understand that. You do a disservice to our ancestors when you allow that lie to permeate society. Alright? So, basically, one of the reasons why I got good friends here that are Caucasian, because that thing is not off the table here in Brazil. Race is not off the table. Race is so intertwined in Brazil. Race is so intertwined that it has to be the topic of discussion, especially when you look at what the country did to mix up and get rid of melanin to the point where they brainwashed a lot of the black women, Afro-Brazilians here, into thinking that in order to improve their race, they must marry a white guy. And to this day, a lot of Afro women as great-grandmothers and grandmothers are starting to realize that because of what they taught their daughters, I want y'all to understand this, because of what they taught their daughters, because they taught their daughters this thing, what's happening is they are looking and see that their whole hue is wiped out, that they as females will no longer be represented in the family when you look at phenotype. Okay? So understand this. They are starting to understand it. Alright, so when we get back to the US, okay, when we get back to the US, there were some heinous things done. And as we talk about them, alright, you got a lot of white men going on to TikTok channels, starting an argument, and this is, I won't be able to put videos up for another 6 days, because what they'll do is they'll come in with a racist comment, and for the life of me, I cannot report, but the white men and the black women can report Afro men. Honestly, I'm telling you, on TikTok, I cannot report them, but they can report me and get me banned. All right? And so this is what's going on. And the reason why they're coming after me, they've looked, a lot of people are starting to realize that this woman was lying when she said that the best relationships is between black women and white men. But it's my information that they're taking. And when you look at the comments, they said, oh yeah, some dude just showed that it was the Chinese. Now, again, like on YouTube, they never credit me, right? And a lot of people see my video, all right, where I break things down and go over all the numbers. You've seen it on YouTube in a live. All right, so some of you who's watched it on YouTube, seen it in a live. And so when y'all look at it, when y'all look at these, there's a lot of information that I'm able to bring about on TikTok. You have more freedom to speak, so to speak. All right. However, these white guys know how to stir things up to get your channel taken down. So that's the next battlefield. When I say this is racism and a racist system, systemic racism, this is what I'm talking about. Where they can ban you, but you have a difficult time banning them. All right, understand this. It's when they can ban you, but you have a difficult time banning them. All right, and so what do? Just start blocking them. Do not allow them to comment. Now, you got some honest white men that are on these channels, right? They're cool, right? But you know the racism, because as soon as you put up, all right, and understand, all of them that try to refute or cover up the dirt that they've done, whether they try to do it in a nice way, but the black people cause more crime. When I put up the crime thing, clearly white men do more crime than all other people, almost combined, right? Understand this. They do all the crime with having advantage, and this is only what's reported. All right, if you look at what's not reported, and what's not reported, like all of the lynchings, all right, when the Move incident where they dropped bombs on an apartment building, killed a bunch of children and adults, destroyed property, but you know, because of the system that they created, nothing was reported. Nobody went to jail. Kind of like usually when these people commit crimes. All the white collar crimes, nobody goes to jail. And understand, with white collar crimes, to cover it up, you got murders and assassinations that happen to keep the white collar crimes covered up. So I want y'all to remember this, that they are trying to attack the truth by calling the truth racist. Understand this, they are trying to attack the truth by calling the truth racist. All right? So pay attention. The white dudes that come and try to attack the truth, no matter how nice they do it, just block them. Period. Block them. Because that's the new game. All the secrets that white people have done to Afro people are coming out. Afro people are starting to get comfortable with telling the tales of all the stuff that our ancestors went through. All right, I want y'all to understand. So our ancestors went through hell at the hands of Caucasian people. And now that the truth is coming out, these white men are looking for cover because they are looking evil as hell. All right, so brothers, and if we got sisters that listen to the sound of my voice, block them. They don't get to say anything anymore. There is no more debates with them. They're debating you from a position of a liar, looking to keep things confused, muddied up, or covered up. All right? So that's what I want you to understand. They are no longer worth a debate. All right? They're debates for one purpose, and that purpose is to sow confusion. Period. All right? Like, share, subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed the scenery. Show you a little more. And basically, I'm out.